we move on to the title fights of the evening. Coming up next is the Delhi Don himself, Jason Solomon, taking on the dangerous champion, Darkhanbek Ergeshov.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this fight coming up next is the co-main event of the evening, wherein we've got the current MFN welterweight champion, Darkhanbek, with his first title defense against nobody else, the man himself, the showman of Indian MMA.
The showman of MMA, but we quickly wrap this up and go inside for the final introductions with Jared Klein.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Delhi Don, Jason Ramesh Solomon. There he is, the Delhi Don, Jason Solomon. Calm and composed as always, ready to put on a show as he always does.
You know, he's one of my favorite fighters. When I started my career as a commentator in mixed martial arts, Jason Solomon was the first cream of the crop who I've met. He was this brand-talking bad boy of Indian MMA, and he had this attitude, this swagger that nobody else had. It was very similar to what Conor McGregor did in the UFC. And Jason Solomon has come a long way since then, from being the bad boy of MMA to the Delhi Don, to taking his training overseas in America, to almost being part of so many shows, being a mentor, being a coach. He's come back full circle to MFN 13 tonight.
Well, Arjun, so true. He's a real stalwart of Indian MMA. और back to अगर हम सबकी बात करें, he is the real face of Indian MMA. Arjun, 10 साल पहले उन्होंने MMA start किया, and then there was no Conor McGregor, but then still we had the Delhi Don pulling up surprises day in and day out.
No, exactly. It's Conor McGregor peaked around 2013, which is just around when Jason Solomon, he was one of those unique fighters who had the looks, he had the skills to back it up, and he had the crash-talking abilities. You look at the way, I've seen Jason fight countless times, but the way he moves, he's lanky, he's tall, he's long, he uses that range, he uses his reach, and he needs to keep his fight outside, he uses feints and stick and move, then almost take down attempts, and just move out of the way. Ergeshov is a solid, tough fighter, he's stocky, he's well built, and he's going to look to strike badly with Jason. Jason needs to get out, move in, move out, stick and move.
Gentlemen, something that I want to point out is that yesterday Jason said that this fight is not going to go beyond the second round. It means that either he's going to kill Ergeshov or get killed by Ergeshov. Either ways, he's ready for both.
I mean, that's his attitude, that's always been his attitude. It's always been the way he fights. You never see a boring fight like Jason Solomon. And I'm not trying to build it up here because I'm just saying he's got his laws as well. He's got to make sure he's made mistakes in the past. But that's what makes him human. And he agrees to that. He accepts the fact that he's come full circle. This is his moment because he feels this is his redemption. This is a new beginning for Jason. And we have seen many fighters restart their careers after a long hiatus.
This is indeed Jason Solomon 2.0, but Arjun, for a man who's never gone beyond the second round, we have Jared
and his opponent, making his way to the cage, Darkhanbek Ergeshov.
Let's welcome MFN's welterweight champion, Darkhanbek Ergeshov. Darkhan defeated Seth Rosario at MFN 11 and backed the belt to his name. And tonight is his first title defense here at Midway.
सबके फोन बाहर निकाल लो और लाइटें फोन की ऑन everybody.
Absolutely demolished him with a unanimous decision from all three judges, scoring about 50-45 if I'm not wrong.
I remember seeing that fight. It was pretty awesome. What impressed me about Darkhanbek Ergeshov was the way he kept his calm, his composure. He keeps his range. He lands beautiful jabs, beautiful low kicks, body kicks. Knows how to chain his wrestling and his striking together effectively enough to stifle his opponents. And Seth Rosario is an amazing fighter. I've seen him do this so many times, but it's just he got stifled against Ergeshov. So it's going to be interesting to see what strategy Jason uses.
और एक बहुत ही अच्छी बात है कि जब ये लास्ट टाइम MFN का टाइटल जीत के अपने घर किर्गिस्तान गए थे तो इनके देशवासियों ने इनका स्वागत किया और इनको तोहफे में एक घोड़ा दिया. They gave him a good healthy horse. They gave him a horse. Are you serious? They gave him a horse. I love that. It's a matter of pride, you know. That's a really prestigious gift in his culture. He's coming in from Kyrgyzstan और इन्होंने हमें बताया कि आज अगर ये अपना टाइटल डिफेंड कर लेते हैं तो इनके शहर वालों ने इनके गाँव वासियों ने इनको प्रॉमिस किया हुआ है कि इनको एक बहुत बड़ा लैंड देंगे जहाँ पे ये अपना बंगला रहने की जगह और अपनी क्विन अकेडमी खोल पाए.
That's pretty amazing.
It's really the one to look.
I mean, take a look at his keys to victory. We know how he fights. He's got great jab. His forward pressure, the fact that he takes control of the center of the cage is what is important. He needs to do that against Jason. He needs to make sure he maintains control after his takedowns because Jason is a very slippery fighter off his back. He's known to throw up submissions and has a lot of transitions on the bottom. So keeping control is important. Ergeshov has some very, very good strikes. He's got heavy hands. He's got a solid jab. He's got a solid follow-up right hand. He needs to keep that striking crisp and clean. Use his hands to knock out his opponent and to hurt his opponent if he can.
Absolutely, and all that comes with a lot of experience. And that man right there is a seasoned veteran in the sport of mixed martial arts because he averages around 2 fights a year, which is an absolutely impressive stat considering that he was out for the entire year of 2022.
I mean, you know, it all depends about how you stay in shape and how you're ready. But I think we're ready for this title fight, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be 5-minute rounds because title fights last 25 minutes. Here we go to the final introductions with Jared Kyle.
Before that, we do at the tail of the tape, we have Jason Solomon, who is significantly older than our champion, 38 years of age versus 27. Both of them stand at the same height, weight. Jason seems to be a bit thinner.
No, the thing is that Jason is looking in great shape. He's also lankier. He's got a good reach advantage, and I think that's going to be the differentiator. Let's quickly go to Jared inside the cage.
For some bone-crushing, rear-naked choking action, as this is the co-main event of the evening. This fight is scheduled for 5 rounds in the welterweight division and is for the MFN welterweight title. First, we introduce the challenger, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. He weighed in at 74.85 kilograms. Representing the capital city, New Delhi, the fearless renegade of Indian MMA. Make some noise for the Delhi Don, Jason Solomon! And now, fighting out of the red corner, introducing the champion. He stands 6 feet tall, weighed in at 77 kilograms, representing Kyrgyzstan, the reigning, defending MFN welterweight champion of the world, Darkhanbek Ergeshov. Ladies and gentlemen, as the action begins, the referee for the fight, Jim Perdias.
Gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves. Step back. Let's do it.
Well, the heart of Indian MMA, representing the heart of the nation, New Delhi. He is the Delhi Don versus Darkhanbek Ergeshov.
Kill or get killed. This is what Jason told us yesterday at the presser, and he's all in for this. This bout is going to be really action-packed.
He's got a smile on his face, and as opposed to Ergeshov, who's so serious and so stoic. But that's what half of Jason's game is. It's a mind game. He's going to play some mental games, try to get Ergeshov to step out of his comfort zone. He's trying to get Ergeshov to abandon his game plan, get reckless, make mistakes. And you can see Jason is circling well. He's circling out, but he needs to be careful of the power of Ergeshov, especially early on while they're still fresh.
You know, mixed martial arts is not only a physical sport, it's a big mental sport as well.
Very nice spinning back kick by Ergeshov. Both fighters feeling each other out now, but Jason He should be looking to get his back off the fence. Ergeshov does a very good job of using forward pressure, especially early on to cut the cage off.
Well, I think it's safer to say that Jason is a very mysterious fighter. You don't know what's going on in his mind, and here he eats. Oh!
He needs to be careful. He's eating some shots here right now. He needs to keep his wits about him. Jason looking to land a counter there, and Ergeshov though just stalking him right now. He's doing a great job of cutting him off. He's not following Jason. He's cutting him off.
We're nearly 80 seconds in, and Ergeshov has not given up center control of the cage.
Ooh. Nice right hand by Ergeshov. He's managing to find that on the hold for that right hand over and over again. Jason needs to perhaps start circling to his right hand side, away from that power right of Ergeshov. He's circling right into that right hand.
Jason is trying to push.
And look at Jason. Jason is talking trash now. He's trying to get him to shoot and come forward. And pop boom straight to the mat. But this is Jason's world. I've seen Jason from this position, scramble and look for better position. So maybe this is him trying to bait him in.
Well, even at the last fight that he had at Matrix Fight Night, that was at MFN 5 against Ravinder Balhara, and he did the exact same thing and pulled the triangle choke on Ravinder Balhara.
No, but that's the thing. The difference in opponent is significant. I told you. He uses these
Reversal here. Look at reversal by Delhi Dawn.
He's sneaky. He's got pockets of power where he uses it at the right moment. He used that scramble beautifully, but look at that. Butterfly guard, underhook to butterfly guard, switches him over, and Ergeshov is in mount position now. Now it becomes different. See what kind of defense he employs here. Oh, look at that. Armbar attempt.
Jason has tapped here.
Jason, was it a tap? Hang on
Oh, that was a tap. That was a tap.
That's a tap, but I think Jason broke his arm. I think Jason has broken his arm in that attempt where Ergeshov tried to spin for an armbar. It ended up in a Kimura position and got trapped in a very weird place. We need to see the replay for that because Ergeshov did a great job. He threatened a lot on the ground, and I don't know, we need to take a look at the replay of that because he was scrambling for an armbar. Jason reversed and it got stuck in a Kimura position which may have cranked a certain, you never know. Human body is mysterious. Let's check it out. Look, he's pulling for the armbar. He's crossed over. Jason counters, but that arm
and that's
gets
where
trapped.
he taps. That's where he taps.
No, that arm gets trapped in a very weird manner because it's just gotten folded there. So I think his shoulder may have popped, his elbow may have popped. See that? It's like it's almost at an omoplata position there. Without the hip being over the shoulder, it's just he's got trapped in a weird position. And I hope the doctors check on what happened to him.
Well, gentlemen, MFN's first ever title defense. Not first ever. This would be the second one. I think the first one is Pooja Tomar. But this has been a complete success for Darkhanbek Ergeshov, who defends his title in the very first round.
It's just a great thing. It's such a great performance by Ergeshov. But let's go inside the cage for the final result.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ref Jim Diaz called a stop to the fight after 2 minutes and 26 seconds of round one, declaring the winner, submission by the Kimura, and still the MFN welterweight champion of the world, Darkhanbek Ergeshov.
All right, got the music. Brother, you took the fight last minute. You were just explosive. You were calm yesterday in the press conference. All the action over here, fantastic. It looked like it was nothing.
Namaste, India. Assalamu alaikum. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. You know, when I take this fight, of course, I respect him, but I believe, I promise myself, if I want a big fight, UFC, Bellator, I need this guy finishing first round, because I am ready for big fight. I training very hard.
How does this feel on the shoulder every time? You know, it's always about the gold. When you get the gold, has it sunk in that this is yours once again?
Oh, this one very good, bro. You know how many people in my country waiting for this belt, you know? In my family, my father, mother, all Kyrgyzstan people. Maybe you check also my Instagram, how many people waiting this one, you know?
Instagram it is going to be, brother. The champion in the co-main event, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause. You want to say something?
Thank you, India. Thank you, Afghani guy. Here a lot of guys from Afghanistan. Thank you. Your support. Thank you very much. Milano, come. Bratan, you know, I working in Dubai. I have no time, anytime training, you know, sometime work. Dubai in very expensive country. Then one guy have every day, every time giving support me, every day giving motivation. This guy, Milano, this is your belt. Take. This is your belt. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Our team 971. All guys. Assalamu alaikum. Kırgız elim barыңыздарға чоң рахмат. Биринчиден Алла Таала чечтүүлөр болсун. Ата энеме, бир туугандарыма бардığınızlara чоң рахмат, досторума, агаларыма. Алхамдулилла, ушу спортто баштаганда себепкер болгон Муха братан, МВУ сизге чоң рахмат, Алмазке и Руслан братан чоң рахмат силерге. Can I speak a little bit my language? Жигиттер, Кыргызда көптөгөн күчтүү балдар бар, күчтүү таланттар бар, бирок сурап келсең эле эмне болду десең, айтат, спонсорум жок, поддержкам жок. Спонсорум болгондо мындай кылат элем, андай кылам деп. Жигиттер айтайын, мен да ушу карьераны баштагандан бери нолдон келтам, бир да поддержкасы жок. Бирок алхамдулилла, Аллага ишенип, ата энебиздин дуасын алып, анан өзүбүзгө чоң ниет кылсак, акырындан ошол селдерге жете береткенбиз. Ошого эч убакта үмүтүңөрдү үзбөгүлө, только алдыга аракет кыла берели. Бул бойго кандай кыйналдым, өтө көп кыйынчылык болду. Бир жума мурун ордуман тура албай грипп болуп калдым. Ошо Алла Таалам да карап береткен да. Бул жагынан кыйналсам, жеңилирээк соперник берип, алхамдулилла. Thank you India, thank you MFN team, thank you Krusha, thank you Mom, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're leading up to the big one. Over to the comms, and then I want lights out.